Morning. It's Coffee Tuesday. How are you today? I just blew dry my hair. It's a little wacky. Today, I thought we'd talk about some ways that would help you to practice to say no. A lot of times we say no and we don't say no when we want to say no. And then later we wish we would have said no, but we didn't. And then we repeat the cycle again. It's hard to say no. When somebody wants something from you that you are not able or willing at the moment to give, you may simply just don't want to do it. But our guilt and the inability to effectively say no eludes us. But I think it's really a strong interpersonal way to take care of ourselves, to nurture ourselves, because sometimes we say no and we don't really. Let me rephrase that. Sometimes we don't say no, and then we feel ambushed, we feel anxiety, we feel stress, we get pissed, we feel like we're being used, we feel like we're a doormat, and we leave that whole situation in such a way that we just don't feel good. It could be something else that you feel, something I didn't think to mention. But being able to say no in the right situations, I'm not saying don't help people. Of course, when you can and when you want to. Um, it is good for us to be able to do that. I do that. I'm sure you do that. But there may be times where you wish you wouldn't have done that. And that's kind of what I want to focus on for a few minutes here. One of the best ways to get started is to say no in low risk situations. Start by practicing saying no to small requests that are easy to decline. Sometimes we just have to get used to saying no. I can't do that today. Or no, that's not going to work for me today. Coming up with a verbiage that we feel comfortable spewing out. And sometimes it works just to do little things. Say no to little things that don't have a big consequence. Rehearsing, just saying no. Say it to the dog, say it to the kids, say it to your husband, say it to somebody in the store. Just rehearsing it makes it easier. It connects in our brain and it makes it easier to say. Sometimes role playing with someone, maybe me, maybe someone else, having them make requests of you and you saying, no, that doesn't resonate with me. Or no, I'm not comfortable doing that. Or no, I'm not going to do that today. Rehearsing it helps a lot. Practice in front of a mirror. Practice saying no to yourself. Whatever works to help you to be able to use that verbiage, the correct verbiage at the correct time, in the correct way, so that you can walk away feeling okay. Okay. Focus on positive outcomes. Consider the good that will come from you saying no, such as feeling less resentful and being maybe better rested. Feeling not guilty, not ashamed, not embarrassed. That's a big deal because a lot of times that's why we don't say no, because of how we're going to feel later. But at the same time, we extend ourselves or allow ourselves to be extended in such a way that we just we have other negative feelings, anger, frustration, feel like you're a doormat being used, all of those things. Another resource that you could use is offering the person another resource, another like, can you take me to the airport at 3:00 in the morning? No, I won't be able to do that. But could you get an Uber? Or do you have somebody that you know that maybe works a second shift that wouldn't mind being up at 2:00 in the morning? Offering them other resources or other possible ideas. And replace the I'm sorry, I'm reading here. Replace words that imply refusal isn't a choice. Instead of saying I can't, I'm not able to, say I don't want to, or I'm not prepared to do that. Saying no is a really good self concept, a really good way to take care and nurture yourself. Because remember, at the end of the day, you're the one that you have to live with. You're the one that's going to feel bad or triumphant that you were able to nicely say no and you don't have to get up and go to the airport at 2 o'clock in the morning or whatever the case may be. So I just wanted to share my thoughts with you on that. What are your thoughts? Is it hard for you to say no? Do you say no often or do you not say no often enough? I hope this helps you a little bit. I hope it gives you some ideas as to ways to make it a little better, a little easier, to set some boundaries and walk away feeling like everything's okay. I'm okay. They'll be okay. It'll all work out just fine. I hope that works for you. I hope you have a beautiful Tuesday, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.